so today I'm doing a drugstore haul, and this is what's new at the drugstore 2016 edition. I'm so excited that the new year has started because that means that the drugstores are getting in some brand new amazing products. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have like a lot to share with you guys because if you watched my To Check It Ready With Me, I explained that I recently had my appendix removed, so I was doing like way too much online shopping. I was like drugged up, laying in bed, bored out of my mind. So basically everything is bought through Ulta.com, plus you get that Ebates back, so totally recommend shopping through Ulta.com so you can get your Ebates cash back. And I do have a few things picked up from Walgreens, so I'll share all of this with you guys. So excited. I'm gonna try and do it by brand to keep it somewhat organized. So yeah, let's just jump into this haul video. So I'm going to start with my favorite brand that I think is coming out with some amazing new products, and that's Wet n Wild. They have some great stuff. Like, they've always had really great stuff, and I feel like they've always kind of been like that diamond in the rough. Like, their eyeshadows are amazing. Their lipsticks, awesome, and they've recently came out with like a bunch of new products, and I'm really excited about it. So the first thing that kind of is getting a lot of buzz right now, and for good reason, is their brushes. I went to Walgreens specifically to get every single brush that was out, and my Walgreens was completely sold out except for this one single brush, which is the powder brush. And then luckily, Octoly was having the contour brush available in their free store. I've talked about Octoly a ton on my channel. If you want to know more in depth on what Octoly is and how you can sign up for it and receive free products to review on your channel, I'll have a video linked down below where I go into more detail and explain all of that. And I'll also have a link down below if you want to sign up. But I received the contour brush through Octoly. Thank you, Octoly, for having this because my Walgreens was completely sold out. I'm hoping that they'll soon get the eyeshadow brushes because those look amazing. So I haven't used them yet because I kind of wanted to keep them looking really cute because look how adorable they are. And I wanted to keep them in their packaging, but I pulled them out and like touched them. They're so soft and dense. They are so inexpensive, like only a few dollars. Like, I feel like I paid $2 or $3 for this one. I kind of can't remember because I kind of got this stuff like a while ago, but it was super inexpensive. If you have the eyeshadow brushes, leave a comment and tell everyone how amazing they are because although I haven't seen them in person, I know that they're going to be amazing because these face brushes are the bomb and they're so cute. Wet n Wild, like, you're amazing. I love you so much. You keep doing you because you are good. Wet n Wild also came out with some new contouring palette contouring palette contour. So they had these same palettes launched like a while ago. I never picked them up, and then they redid them with a new formula, and then the colors are different as well. I've seen swatches and videos, and the coloring is much different than the original ones that they came out with. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have those to show you guys. I wish I did so I could compare them, but I picked up the two that they have, which is, okay, I think it's called Dulce de Leche, perhaps, and then Caramel Toffee. Caramel Toffee is a little too dark, the contour for me. Maybe when I'm tan, like in the summer, it will work, and the powder is just way too yellow for my skin tone. It looks a little funky, but these are so nice. They're so pigmented and like buttery soft, and I really, really like Dulce de Leche. I use the contour color today to contour with, and I use the powder to set my whole face. It is amazing. Like, this is so good. If you have darker skin tone, this would be awesome. The contour shade, like, I don't know about this yellow shade though. Like, if you had darker skin tone even, like, how would you use that? Because that's just too bright and yellow. Not sure what they were thinking in that yellow powder. Like, it's just a bit too much for me, I feel like. Maybe mixing them though would create a really nice under eye color, but it is real yellow. Anyways, I still really like it. Really inexpensive, and they are so pigmented. So the next thing that I picked up from Wet n Wild that I think is new, I could be completely wrong, but I haven't seen it before and it was in like the new display. This is their Velvet Matte Lip Color, and I was like really hoping that this would be similar to the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Crayon something that are amazing. The only thing is the packaging is so far off from the actual color in the tube. So like, the packaging makes it look like this dusty pink color. It's called Berry Tales, but it's like a super bright, like, bubblegum pink color. It is really like creamy and pigmented, and it is pretty comfortable on the lips. It's a little bit drying, but that's kind of what you expect in like a matte what am I saying right now? In a matte lip crayon sort of deal, but I'm just not a fan of this color, and the packaging is so off for the coloring. So kind of want to pick up like a different color, like maybe like a deeper color, and see if that works a little bit better, because I'm just so turned off by this color. It's just not for me. I don't really enjoy it. It looks a little weird with me, my skin tone, and just it's not my color. But I have good hopes for these, because Wet n Wild's awesome, and if these are good velvet matte lip crayons, these could be pretty dang amazing. Okay, moving on to NYX. I picked up one of the NYX Liquid Suede like cream lipstick sort of deal, and this is in the color Tea and Cookies, which I think is the most adorable name ever. I've tried this out. I'm not really a big fan of it. It's so drying. Like once it kind of sets, it just goes into every nook and cranny on your lip. It is so uncomfortable, but when you first wear it, it is comfortable, but within like 30 to 45 minutes when it's completely set, it is the most uncomfortable, drying, crusty looking thing ever. And once again, the color does not match this packaging. Like it looks like a dusty, rosy pink color, which is like my favorite color. That's why you'll notice that a lot of these lipsticks are kind of in that color, but it's more of like a bright pink color. I'm disappointed. I mean, I feel like this could have been such a cool product. NYX Liquid Suede, just not a big fan. The next thing I picked up was the NYX Ombre Flush Blush, and this is in the color Strictly Chic. It is so pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh, let me open this just so you can see how gorgeous it is. Oh, it's like an ombre, peachy color. So pretty. It's so pigmented, so pretty on the cheeks, and you can kind of like cater the color to what you want. So you could go up here and get more of like a deep peachy color, go down here and get more of like a neutral, brighter, peachy tan color, or you can mix them all together and get like a really pretty neutral peach color. It's so pretty. They had a bunch of different colors and it just looks cute. The next thing I picked up from NYX is the Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette. So I ordered this on Ulta.com and I really wasn't sure like what exactly it looked like. It's not what I was thinking it was gonna be like. Like for some reason I thought there was some matte shades in here. Probably in the description it explained that it was all like shimmery shades, but I was drugged up in bed, so I'm not really sure what I was expecting. It's just a little too shimmery, and like some of the coloring I would never use to highlight with. I do have this color to highlight with, and you can see like, oh, I don't know if you can see, but it is like super wabam highlight. But I love these to use as eyeshadow. They are so gorgeous. They're super pigmented, really creamy, and they're just like pretty shimmery shadows to put all over the lid. I have this kind of like rosy shimmery one on my lids today. They're like really cute as eyeshadow. Now, would I buy this again knowing what I was getting myself into? Probably not. I feel like there's better highlighting palettes out there. It's just a little too shimmery, and there's some weird colors in here that I don't know if I would use, like the purple and the yellow to highlight with. I'm not sure if I'm feeling that, but as eyeshadow, really pretty. So CoverGirl came out with some eyeshadow palettes that everyone is talking about. I picked up 2 of the 3 that have recently come out, and these are the CoverGirl True Naked palettes. I have the Golden's shade and the Nude shades, and these are supposed to be like dupes or similar to the Urban Decay Naked palettes, and they totally are. Like, obviously there's not going to be the exact same shades because these don't have as many shadows in it as the Naked palettes, but they're very, very similar. They're super pigmented too, which I've had like bad experiences with CoverGirl eyeshadows, so I kind of like wasn't expecting a lot from them. That's why I only picked up 2 and not all 3 of them. But I really, really like them, and I want to get the other one, which I think is called like the Rose one. So the Nudes one is supposed to be like the Naked 2, the Goldens is supposed to be like the first Naked palette, and then the Rose or Roses, the third one is supposed to be like the Naked 3 palette. And I really, really like these. I haven't had a ton of time to play with them yet because I did kind of just get them, but they're really pretty, really similar to the Urban Decay Naked palettes as well. So if you are a beginner in makeup and you don't want to splurge on a $50 palette, pick up these CoverGirl ones. Like, you get some amazing shadows in there, and they're so similar to the Naked palettes. Plus, if you just love makeup like me, you should get these because they're actually really awesome. So the next thing I picked up from CoverGirl are probably like my favorite things that I picked up in this haul, and it is these new CoverGirl True Blend. This is the Blend Blush and the Blend Bronzer, and there's a few different colors of blushes. This one is, I think it's called like Deep Mauve. Where is it? Yeah, Deep Mauve, and then the bronze color, I'm not sure if they had different colors of these, but this is in the color 200. I'm not sure if they had different ones. Like I said, I ordered these through Ulta.com. These are amazing. Oh my gosh, I love the bronzer so much. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing the blush today as well. They are so pigmented though, like you need to be careful. I actually was not expecting a lot from these because I feel like all of the drugstore kind of baked marbly looking products I've tried before are not pigmented. They're like hard and like chalky and you don't really get a lot from them. These are so pigmented, like you need to be careful, especially the blush. Like I have turned out looking like a clown because I was not expecting this to be so pigmented. They're creamy and pigmented and just blendable. The bronzer is so pretty just to use like a big brush and sweep all over your cheekbone, through your temple, and get like a really pretty glow. I've used it as an eyeshadow. It's gorgeous and glowy and just, they're so good. So I totally recommend these. I want to pick up the other blush shades as well because they are some good stuff. I love these. The packaging's adorable. They look pretty. They're really good. Okay, so now Revlon. I picked up a few things from them. I picked up the new mascara because I've been hearing like good things and bad things about this mascara, and this like, I don't know what you call it, like the line came out with like a bunch of different mascaras that are catered to like a bunch of different eyelash looks. Like they have the lengthening one, lengthening and volume and lengthening, and then like the all-in-one. This is the Ultra Volume one and I love it. I really was not expecting much because the brush just looks so basic and just like your everyday brush. It's amazing. I'm wearing it today. You can just keep layering this and layering it and layering it, and it's not going to get clumpy and weird. It just gives you very full, fluffy, voluminous lashes. It does a little bit with lengthening, not a ton. I kind of want to try the lengthening plus volume one and see if I like that one a little bit more, but I am one who loves volume. Like I just want volume in my lashes. I don't care about lengthening. I just want them to look full and fluffy and like Zooey Deschanel. This is awesome. This is a great layering mascara as well to use in conjunction with maybe other mascaras that you have, and just by itself it's really good, and it doesn't flake and it doesn't smudge. So then I also picked up the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. You guys know that these liquid lipsticks are like so popular right now. They're super popular in like the higher end beauty area, and now the drugstore is kind of catching up. I really like these. I have tried liquid lipsticks in the past and just hated them. They were so dry and so uncomfortable, like that NYX Liquid Suede, just like crusty and weird. These are not like this. They are so comfortable on the lips. Like they're a little bit drying because they're still like that matte, but they're not so uncomfortable that I'm like wanting to rip off my lips. They do dry down. It does take a while for them to dry down, which is the only thing I don't really like about it, but they're kind of like a sheer consistency. So they're not like that super thick liquid lipstick where you feel like you just put paint on your lips. They're still pretty sheer, and so I think that's what makes them so comfortable. So anyways, the colors I got, this is in the color Temptation, which is kind of like a bright rose color, and then this one is, I took the label off. I think it's called Devotion. I actually haven't used Temptation yet, but I've used Devotion a ton. This is like a dusty rose color. Like I said, I love those kinds of lip colors. Good stuff. Totally recommend these if you like liquid lipsticks, or if you want to try some liquid lipsticks, and if you're like me, if had bad experiences in the past, try the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. They're really nice and they have a ton of different colors. Next thing I picked up, which everyone is talking about so much on YouTube right now, and for good reason, it's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Buildable Luminous Foundation. It is amazing. Like, I would think this is a high-end product. I'm wearing it today. it's just amazing. Like, I don't know what else to say about it. It leaves your skin looking very natural and like luminous, like it says, but not like greasy, weird, oily yuckiness. If you have combo skin like myself, this is your foundation. It is so nice. I wear it in the color Classic Buff. I feel like it's not quite my shade, but I don't think I would have matched any other shades. Like, I probably should mix them together, but I make it work. It's really not that noticeable. It's just like not my perfect shade, which I feel like is kind of hard to find in the drugstore, because with high-end you have so many different foundation shades to choose from a brand, but this, I make it work. It's amazing. I just dip my brush in there. I use like a big flat kabuki brush, just dip it in there, blend it all over my face. It's super buildable. You can kind of make this a little bit lighter to full coverage. Well, not exactly light coverage, but medium to full, and it's good. It wears really nicely. It doesn't set weird and leave like weird cracks and crevices on your face and fly away and you got like a weird patch. It doesn't do that. It is really good. I totally recommend this. If you were to buy anything from this haul video, it should be this foundation. It's good. So I picked up one of the new Burt's Bees lipsticks, and this is in the color Brimming Berry. It's what I'm wearing right now. I really enjoy this. I think it's maybe a little bit overpriced for what it is though, honestly. It smells really bad, first of all. That's the thing I hate. And the packaging sucks because the lipstick doesn't go fully down in the tube. So I feel like I'm just gonna like smush it and it's gonna get everywhere, and it smells really bad. Like, it has a really gross smell. I don't know. It's like they tried to make it scented, but it just smells like boogers. Like, it's gross. It is really comfortable and pretty on the lips. It's creamy and moisturizing. It does start to set and get a little bit more drying, but it's not super uncomfortable. But I just feel like there's other lipsticks very similar to this one out there, and I think it's a little bit expensive for what it is. Personally, I know everyone really likes them, and they are really nice lipsticks, but I feel like there's still like cheaper alternative to this lipstick. It's just not worth the price, I guess. I don't know. It's just not. And the last thing I picked up was the new contouring kit from Maybelline. This is in the color light to medium. I actually haven't been able to use this yet because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have a lot of contouring kits right now. This is like contouring kits in the drugstore for 2016 is like all the rage. Really excited to try this though. The bronzer looks really nice for my skin tone. The blush is like a really pretty peachy pink everyday blush, and the highlighter looks very natural and perfect for like every day. But like I said, I haven't used it yet. Really excited though. It is pigmented. I've swatched it and it seems really nice. So that is everything that I picked up recently from the drugstore. Although I feel like I have a ton of stuff, I still feel like there's a ton more at the drugstore that I want. Like, I really want to try and get the Wet n Wild ombre blushes, but they were not available at my Walgreens. Hopefully they come very soon because those look so pretty and I want them so badly. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Tell me in the comments below if you guys have picked up anything new from the drugstore. If you see something that I'm missing from my haul that I should totally go out and get, tell me in the comments below, because here on Kelsey's Closet, we all know I got a shopping problem. We all know this. That's probably why you're here, because you're like me and you have a shopping problem too. It's fine. We can come together here. This is a safe place. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll talk to you guys very soon in my next one.